Hey everybody, it's Marshall Monkey here, and yes, I know, late on this coverage, but there was a new photo released today based on this coverage, so I think I'm in the clear, right? But anyway, this is going to be my Aquaman movie coverage for the first looks that were released between, today there was a new photo, and then sometime, last week, I believe. I can't really remember for sure, but it was released by Entertainment Weekly. They do a lot of first look reveals. They did the Shazam tease. I already covered that in another video, so go check that out. But I'm actually kind of upset at WB right now, but Aquaman looks pretty freaking great. I'm not gonna lie. I'm real excited for this movie. There's some good that I have to say about this coverage, and there's some bad that I have to say about it. But first of all, this first photo looks very good, right? I mean, this just looks like Aquaman. One of the things that I like about recent comic book films is that the actors playing some of the characters really make the character theirs, right? And it's just, they are that character. Like, Gal Gadot is Wonder Woman, Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool, Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man, right? So I think that maybe this movie will be Jason Momoa is Aquaman. And I just feel like that's what this shot says, and that's what it's all about right here. The next shot, not so much, but this one did really good. I really like this shot, and this is, of course, the submarine, which I'm guessing is the beginning of the film, so really excited about that. This I don't like. I hate this teaser photo. This was the first one that was released, and this was released a long time ago. It just looks awful. I mean, it looks way more Lobo than it does Aquaman. I don't know where he is. He looks like he's also in the submarine, to be honest, too. And I have no idea who that guy behind him is. Maybe Black Manta? Oh, maybe they're gonna have a fight scene? Probably not. But anyway, I just think maybe it was already teased and maybe it was already released who that is. But I don't like this look. I mean, he basically, and he looks like the same as the last photo. It's just the expression on his face just says Lobo. I don't like it. I really don't. So I don't like that one quite as much. This shot, I'm kind of iffy about. I like the lava and I like the setting. I like the armor, right? The Atlantean armor. I just think Patrick Wilson's hair looks awful. I mean, I don't know who came up with the decision to make his hair look like that. It just does not look good. And whoever did come up with that decision, it's an interesting look, but it just doesn't work on Patrick Wilson. I mean, I think that he would be better off, with just longer hair, right? I mean, I don't get it. I really don't. Maybe with Ocean Master's head gear, like head dress, that would be a lot better. His helmet, right? Rather than this. I just feel like it's a little off. Black Manta. Speaking of Black Manta, he just looks really great here. Of course, I think that's the prototype suit. If you haven't seen it, there were these toy figures that they weren't leaked, but they were released, and it shows what Black Manta is going to look like in the movie, and this looks like the prototype of that suit, of the final suit. And it looks so good. Also, that is probably the blaster he uses as well. Also looks very good. I'm just really excited for this character. Black Manta is a character where DC really doesn't know quite what to do with him, so maybe after Aquaman they'll have a better idea of how much people like him. I'm very excited about that. Mira and Arthur. I think this shot is very nice. I like it quite a bit. The only thing is, I don't like how you can totally tell that is a wig on Amber Heard, right? I mean, it just looks really bad. I mean, the color looks great. I like the color, very Mira, but it just looks too wig-like, right? I mean, or maybe it even isn't a wig. I don't even know, but it looks like one. I mean, it looks totally like a wig. Maybe that's Amber Heard's actual hair, and then she just has weird-looking hair. I have no idea. But the rest of her looks very stunning. I am excited to see her here. I wasn't too thrilled about her casting initially, but after seeing her in Justice League, I feel better about this casting. She's not very good with PR, though. I've seen a lot of interviews with her talking with the film, and she's not very good with it. But we'll see how she does in the actual movie. This shot here is just fantastic. It reminds me a little bit of Pirates of the Caribbean, though, which is kind of scary because the Pirates franchise isn't doing so hot. But I love Vulko. I think he looks great. Now, Vulko can pull off the ponytail look. He can pull off the weird hairstyles. I don't think Patrick Wilson can. So, Willem Dafoe, good for you. James Wan, he looks like he knows what he's doing. I mean, it just looks so fantastic. He's been doing so much good press for this film. He's used a lot of money, not gonna lie. The budget looks huge in this film, which is scary. You don't want to set your hopes too high and not make a good return, but it just looks really well, and I think that it's gonna go good for him. I mean, he's a good storyteller. Nicole Kidman also looks very good here. I mean, I love the Atlantean armor she's wearing. She looks like the queen, right? Now, some people have said that they want the Pacific Islander aspects to come from Atlantis, but here's the thing. I think that, you know, Atlantis is kind of like Atlantic Ocean, right? So I think it makes sense that it's the other way around rather than, you know, because Jason Momoa's mixed, right? He's mixed race. So I think it makes sense that the Atlanteans are white because of the Atlantic Ocean. It just makes sense to me. I don't know if it makes sense to anybody else, right? And the Pacific is Pacific Islander, right? So it makes sense to me. But she looks great as well. Love that shot. And then this. Let me talk about this. This is the released photo that came out today. This is the Fisherman King and his people, right? There's going to be the 7 tribes in the movie, which I do know a lot about. These people on Twitter said I didn't know a lot about them and the whole coverage on that, but I do. I think, you know, the DCEU is in a lot of hot water right now. Don't say it isn't, because it is. And I think that Walter Hamada and James Wan, right? Gonna have to throw him in there. No offense, James Wan and all his fans, but I feel like they're just not thinking simple enough, right? I mean, I just don't think... I think that the Fisherman King and all the other tribes might be a little too complex to explain with the movie's runtime, and just the overall goal of the film is Aquaman's storyline. I think that they need to keep it simple and they need to think simple, right? I'd rather see much more screen time of Orm, of Black Manta, right, rather than explore these tribes, and I think that it's also kind of a waste of budget. I'm sorry, it just looks a little bit like that, you know? I mean, some of this is practical, but at the same time, it's very much CGI'd, so... You know, I don't know. I really don't know about this one. You know, that's the only thing that catches me off guard here in this coverage, right? Overall, it does look a lot better than some of the recent DCEU projects, and I'm very excited about it. The coverage looks great, other than that last tease. But what do you guys think? Comment down below. Are you excited for Aquaman, or are you not excited? I'd like to hear from you guys in the comments. Like, favorite, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later for the next video. Bye-bye.